Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Plays Smackdown Universe Mode.
What is up?
Say what's up, Jose. Main event Bianca Belair.
Main event Belair.
After last week's
loss to Shayna Baszler.
Yes.
She will defend in the main event tonight her Liberty title.
Hell of an
brand new
episode of
title that she brought with
Smackdown
us.
coming up.
Ooh.
As in your opening contest, Io Sky will be taking on Asuka.
Bit of a Japanese exhibition.
Jose's getting all unnecessary.
Japan.
Japan. But once again, Io coming out to the ring, looking for a challenger. As soon as there's a sniff at a title, Asuka's out like a whippet.
Oh yeah, she wants that title bad. Bad.
Even as she has to take down her fellow countrymen.
Indeed, that title is cracked to Asuka.
The waifus.
Waifu battle. Should be a good contest, actually. Io Sky versus Asuka should be a very.
It'd be interesting for Io Sky to, wrestle someone other than her stablemates.
That is true. Io Sky has not done a lot of fighting outside of Damage Control. It must be said. Asuka, obviously, no stranger to holding women's gold.
Yeah. Hoping to climb up that pedestal once again.
Indeed. A win here could definitely secure her some form of #1 contendership. And we also can't ignore the elephant in the room, which is Lita, who showed up a couple of weeks ago, as if to challenge the champion.
Looks that way.
But obviously, no, Io Sky has not fed anything back, and we've heard nothing else from Lita in a couple of weeks now, so it's an interesting development in the women's division as Io Sky looks to take it to Asuka here.
Yeah, I mean, Lita herself no stranger to championship gold. Bit of a leg end.
Indeed.
Big DDT there from the champion.
Comes back in, lets her climb back in.
Tentatively getting back into the ring.
In you go. Just to hit away another move. Io Sky coming out the gates solid here. Oh, kicked each other's legs.
Kick a leg out of a leg.
Take that leg. Shin meeting shin is an uncomfortable feeling.
Shin or Shinsuke.
But shin to face is even worse. Now, Io Sky's looking very good right now. I say as she misses an attack, but she rallies.
I mean, all the champions on SmackDown have really earned their way there.
Yes. It has to be said that we've had some pretty good fighting champs. I suppose the only one that isn't fighting that much at the moment would be Cody Rhodes, but he will be in action later tonight. Non-title.
Yeah. After kind of teasing everybody last week. Maybe.
And you got to wonder later on if there'll be any kind of retaliation for Kevin Owens. Obviously, Cody Rhodes getting in the head of Kevin Owens last week and costing him a victory against Omos.
The Fighting Irishman.
Paddy Omos, the Fighting Irishman, indeed.
Paddy Omos.
It's the worst bit of lore that we've invented ever.
I'd say we've done more for his character than the WWE has in the last 4 years.
It's true. Can't just be big. You've got to have something else.
It's got to be Irish.
You've got to be Irish. You've got to be Irish. Yeah, Sky back to the top ropes here. As we remind ourselves, there is a women's match going on.
For the best moonsault ever, that could be it.
It was beautifully executed.
Ref a little bit slow on the count there.
But we've seen Asuka kick out of a lot of things over the many episodes of SmackDown. She's not one to put away easily. She goes for a pin herself. Yeah, it takes quite a lot to keep Asuka down, as I'm sure Bailey could tell us.
I'm sure most of the women's division could probably tell us.
That's very true, yeah.
Asuka, eat that fucking rat.
Asuka taking it to the champ now. As we said, a win here could put Asuka in quite good contention. And like, she is hungry for the gold. She hasn't stopped trying after the gold since the season begun.
Very true. Now there's almost double the opportunity for gold now that we have the Liberty title on the roster, you know.
That's very true. The
Asuka's
women's
going to be
division
like a
grows.
crow. Not a crow, a magpie. Some other ornithological creature.
You can collect all the shiny. Oh, Suplex City on the outside. Asuka been taking lessons from Brock. Submission probably not going to do too well on the outside. But
Asuka will need to get her back into the ring. Champion's advantage here. Io Sky. Not that the belt's on the line or anything, but
no one wants to have a win by count out. Double count out as well, it would be.
unless your name's Chad.
Unless your name's Chad, but Chad's the Chad. The Chad Gable.
Chad
he's
Gable.
A special one, is the Chad Gable. He does things differently.
Yeah. He's like the Eugene. Smackdown. Oh, Eugene.
Oh, Eugene. Why were you a thing? That was in such poor taste.
It really was. Asuka with a big kick to the champion.
This could be it for the champion, and it is.
With a pinfall victory.
I don't want to say the upset, but definitely a strong victory for Asuka. Strong showing. She
back to winning ways.
Indeed. And a great match, though. Great match.
Really good match. Great showing.
Next up, we're going to have Cody Rhodes taking on Julius Creed.
Yet another tag team individual stepping out for a little bit of singles glory.
Now, it may just be me, but it does seem as though Cody is picking some less than... I don't want to call Julius not talented, but he's more tag team related than he is singles.
Yeah, he's picking his opponents carefully.
That's what I was looking to say. He's not maybe being quite as fighting champ as previous IC champions.
Yeah, he's reluctantly having to step into the ring.
But I guess, you know, when you're the champ, you get to make these decisions, and that's how a champion stays a champion.
Yep. Gives you certain perks of the job once you hold a bit of gold.
Certainly. Perfect opportunity, though, for Julius Creed to establish himself in the singles field. A win here, especially over some of the caliber of Cody Rhodes, could be very lucrative for his career.
Very true. Well, we've seen tag team stars trying to step out on their own before, and they haven't quite been able to convert that success.
I've tried a number of times.
Carl Anderson's tried a few times, so has Luke Gallows.
Well, Carl Anderson teleported, so it probably did a bit something to his tummy. Made him
There was a glitch in the Matrix. It was Nakamura.
Yeah, the Nakamura glitch. Not seen much of Nakamura recently, actually.
We haven't. I'm sure he's knocking around backstage somewhere, you know, enjoying nice catering.
Stopping bullets with his mind.
Yeah.
Having long, deep, intricate chats with the Merovingian.
He was talking strategy with Chad Gable.
That's a dangerous combination.
A glitch in the Matrix.
Julius Creed not looking too shabby here. Not too much out of his element. Cody, obviously the strongest singles competitor.
It's taken Cody quite a while to get into some winning form, but now that he's there, he's looking to hang on to anything necessary.
Yes, and sometimes that makes for the best champion. Someone that will do anything to stay champion. I mean, being a fighting champion is all well and good, but if you lose it the first time you put it on the line, then...
the fight wasn't really worth it.
Indeed. Julius is Gonna try and muster some offense here. Oh, Cody with a
flings himself to the outside with a tope.
Beautiful. Oh,
just disrespectful.
Show of disrespect there. Perhaps thinking Creed isn't worthy.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
It's Creed's world.
Creed dropped on his face yet again. Cody looking psyched at the moment.
Oh, Creed having none of it though.
Oh.
Cody looking to get him up for a potential double underhook powerbomb.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Cody is looking strong as a champion here. He may have...
Cody cutter off the second rope.
Careful, this could be it.
Ref once again taking his sweet time.
We have learnt these about some of the refs. They don't always get into the best positions.
As he was thinking about Crossroads,
but Julius seems to have it scouted.
There's obviously been quite a few eyes on Cody Rhodes backstage, watching his tactics and his moves.
I mean, if you're in that, oh, I love that move. Just peekaboo.
Bitch slap.
Cody again.
He goes to the top rope.
Oh, misses the elbow. Wing and neck breaker. Stomping hard.
Jamming into the corner.
Indeed, stomping. Julius Creed looking strong. I'm quite impressed with Julius Creed here. He's kicked out with Cody Cutter. And he's still punching away. And Cody outside having a bit of a breather.
Recuperating.
Just thinking better of it. Oh, perhaps. Oh, yeah, I think he's done with this.
Is that enough?
Oh, but that man may say differently.
A wild Kevin Owens appears.
Indeed. And Julius there, ready. Kevin Owens going to ensure that Cody stays in the ring this time.
Sort of a guess match enforcer.
Cody showing off. Gone from wanting to get out of this to... oh, beautiful move there by Julius Creed. Goes for a cover, the ref taking his sweet time yet again.
Just a 1 count this time. Does Cody have the momentum back on his side, or has the mind games affected him as much as they affected Kevin Owens last week as Creed rolls through?
Oh, this
big old
be
punch.
This is a huge upset. If Julius can pick it up here, if the ref can find where he's supposed to be. And it is!
And the mind
Julius
games.
Creed. The mind games continue. The assist from Kevin Owens there.
Almost as if to say, whatever you can do, I can do better.
And you've got to imagine Cody is not going to take that very well.
No, not at all.
But hats off to Julius Creed. They're putting on a very good performance.
Yep.
Against our
solid
IC
effort.
Championship.
Meanwhile, in the tag division.
Speaking of solid, we have Imperium in their return match. Now, we saw them last week after that ambush on the Street Profits.
Just a vicious beatdown, looking to get back into the ring. They'll be taking on Walla Walla Mizbang.
Walla Walla Mizbang.
In winning fashion. I mean, of course they won.
It's Imperium, let's be fair.
It's Imperium. And your main event for the evening?
The Liberty Championship on the line. Shayna Baszler, obviously, with the win last week, gaining her opportunity.
Yeah, we have yet to see Baszler go in ring.
The following contest.
That'd be a very interesting fight here. Two members of past members of the Raw locker room.
Looking to bring their feud to Smackdown.
Yeah, made their way over to Blue is Best.
Very true. I mean, Shayna wanted this title match last week, but the GM having none of it.
Rightly so, making her earn the spots. Everyone on SmackDown earns their spot. No one is given anything.
True that.
What
There
are
she
we,
comes.
Raw? There she is, the Liberty Champion.
Big
It's a
ass
lovely
belt.
belt, Liberty Championship.
And Bianca already, clearly quite a prestigious belt. We've had a couple of people fight for it.
The likes of Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
Quite a good match, if I remember correctly. And there it is, the Women's Liberty Championship. It's breathed new life into the women's division. To give the sort of the undercard. We obviously don't have the women's tag here on SmackDown, so having an extra belt for the women has been a really good thing.
Bianca Belair just musters her power on Baszler.
Yeah, showing us
Baszler
why
having
she's
none of
the
it,
Liberty
though.
champ. Baszler showing us why she's the challenger. All in all, this looks to be set for a good confrontation. Who is your money on?
But they're both relatively new to the SmackDown roster. And from what we've seen with Belair, she's a very strong champion. Don't know what Baszler's going to bring to the table, but she's clearly got the bit between her teeth.
And she does hold the pinfall victory over Belair.
Very true. But we know how non-title matches and title matches can be so different. We've seen it happen to Kevin Owens, where he loses non-title matches, but he comes alive in title belts. And title bouts,
they
rather.
are like night and day, aren't they? And we've also seen Belair pull out all the stops in her fight against Rhea Ripley, which is not an easy fight.
No, not at all. But Baszler seems to be having none of it and just holding any momentum that Bianca Belair can muster.
Constant spears to the midsection is really going to dampen Belair's power.
I mean, taking out Belair's core has really got to take a lot of her power away.
Yeah, those big
Belair
moves.
targets the legs.
The legs, the core. Without legs and core, you're very, very short on what you can do. Baszler hanging her up there.
Real back and forth contest so far.
Indeed. Seems like Baszler's on top. Oh, spoke too soon.
Baszler is a submission specialist.
Be interesting to see some submissions come out here.
Could that come into play? Running power slam there from Belair.
Belair going back to a wheelhouse of power by the looks of it. Slings her to the
outside.
Now, Shayna Baszler getting the crowd behind her, trying to demoralise Belair, perhaps.
Belair bringing her down to the ground. Probably not the best time to be showboating there, Bianca.
No. This is not going to be an easy match against Baszler. She works on the arms now. Seems to have hit every limb, every possible body part. Picking Belair apart piece by piece, it seems.
Seems that she's got Belair well scouted.
It does seem that way. She's mustered some offense, but Baszler's straight coming back at her. Although she wants to get back in the ring because the count out will go for the champion.
I mean, Belair doesn't strike me as the type of champion to take a count out victory.
I don't know if they've snapped and they're just fighting now. They seem very intent on just hurting each other on the outside. Belair seems to have
almost up to a 9 count.
This
She
could
seems to
be
have
it.
lost where she is.
Oh, she makes it back in time.
Baszler
Straight back
breaking,
out.
or Belair breaking the count rather.
Just to head straight back out and continue the onslaught on Baszler.
There's clearly some bad blood between these two from Raw that they have brought to the blue brand.
Oh, certainly. What have we wrought? Baszler now trying to get a bit of
Just a straight knee to the face of Belair.
yeah, these two seem very content to continue
Again.
the fight on the outside. Ref's getting a good practice in his counting.
This is very true. This is the ref who can't count past
Yeah,
past 9.
he almost had to.
He almost had to, yeah. We would have been stuck in a Mobius strip of 9 counts. Baszler thinks about getting a pin.
Oh, not enough to put Belair away, not yet.
You can tell how frustrated she is as well. She wants that belt. We didn't know how much it meant to her.
It obviously means a lot. Another kick out.
She thinks about getting her up for a pile driver.
Oh,
Or a big sort of fall away, big ending.
both women leaving it all out on the pitch.
Just ground and pound.
Leaving it all in the ring. Or outside the ring, as they were happy to fight on the outside for quite a long time.
Crowd getting the money's worth.
Indeed, great main event here tonight.
Belair
It's only
looking
the
for the big
second
gorilla
time.
press.
Only the second time we've seen the Liberty Championship defended. And if the matches are like this, I hope we see many more.
Clearly it's a sought after prize.
Definitely. Stomping on that hand now.
Power
is
of Belair. Another big gorilla press.
Fresh press by Belair.
And again she gets her up.
I'm ashamed of how long it took me to think of that. Oh, dropping Shayna Baszler on her face. And now, back to stomping
Keeps
that
the
arm.
damage.
She seems less interested in a pin and more interested in causing harm here. I don't know what bad blood these two have, but it is spilling out all over the place.
Just taking away Baszler's offense here. She's stunned. Belair thinks about getting up for a 450. Could this be it?
Ref's gonna count. Not enough.
Baszler
The
kicking out.
fight in Baszler.
Both these competitors leaving it all out in the ring.
Crowd is on their feet for this.
Oh,
Baszler.
saved by the
2-4
ropes. You got to think that without the rope break there and Belair's long legs coming into play, that would have been a fairly straightforward submission.
Look nasty.
And the
Belair
specialist
yet again
just thinks about the standing moonsault.
hits a standing moonsault. Baszler rolling away to try and get some space. Oh! Huge goal in the corner. Just incredible match so
Powerful.
far. I can see why Baszler thought she deserved that title shot.
Yep. Almost doubly frustrated that we made her jump through the hoops last week.
Yeah, we may have sentenced Belair to an unnecessary whipping. Do not anger Baszler.
She's already dead.
Both these women, to be fair, have been... It doesn't seem very interested in pinfalls.
They're
Trying
just
pick
out
up
to
the other
hurt
one.
each other.
Indeed.
I feel like they would have done
I
this to each other even without gold on the line, but Bianca Belair with the KOD.
I would be surprised if this is it. There's the 1, the 2. Belair picks up the win, but as I said, I'd be surprised if this one is over.
In a hard-fought victory.
Very hard fought. I mean, it could have gone either way.
You got to
Just-
think that rope break would have done it for Baszler. Just uncharacteristic, like ring awareness.
Just the beating had got to her, just a bit dazed perhaps.
Mm.
And there it is.
Here is your winner.
And still your Liberty champion, Bianca Belair.
WWE Women's National
in a great match, which it was. It was a
Very
great
great match, yeah. Really strong showing
Absolutely.
for the SmackDown faithful.
Another great week.
Really is if we don't say so ourselves.
Yeah.
So next week is the go home show, I believe, for Extreme Rules.
Ooh, I look forward to that.
Yeah, so we've still got some loose ends to sort of not tie up, but just sort of bring to a point,
Yeah.
and we'll see what happens next week on SmackDown.
Catch you then.
Bye.